What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Auburn Blitz here on this Friday. We are glad that you have joined us. Brett and Faith here with you for your lunch hour. Our program brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big, no job too small, residential and commercial construction. Call on them. And
Sensa Green for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensa Green. They've got some great deals coming up until Thanksgiving. And I mean, Brett, we're already a week into November. So go ahead and call on Sensa Green. They're going to be able to get you guys some good deals.
I mean, are we really talking about Thanksgiving already? Good
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't either. Time flies when you're having fun, right? I don't know if all this is fun or not, but we do have a good time. That's the thing. Regardless,
we have a good time.
We don't let Auburn's poor performance on the field dictate and ruin our weeks and weekends and stuff. So we trudge right on forward. So we'll talk some basketball. Obviously, Auburn Vanderbilt tomorrow under new interim head coach DJ Durkin. A lot that we dove into this morning on the podcast. We'll carry some of that over into this show. We'll kind of go around the SEC a little bit later on and look at some of the games that are on tap, kind of give our thoughts on that. And then your predictions, continue to get those in over on the comments. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, we'll take those. And then maybe next segment, I'll let Faith tell everybody who won last week. So, this guy's on a heater. I'll give everybody a little bit of a tease. This guy's on a heater. So, but you're not limited to just, that's why if you enter your prediction every week, you can win multiple times. So, get those predictions in. We appreciate all of you guys doing that. And, we appreciate Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine for providing the prizes, for us to give to all of you guys out there, after you win, the prediction. So, Auburn Vanderbilt on Saturday at 3:00. We had Lyndon on with us yesterday on the podcast. It's always fun.
She's awesome. Just a little bundle of joy right there.
Yeah.
Definitely was able to give some insight. The last time Auburn played at Vanderbilt in their stadium, it wasn't done yet. And there was a lot of construction going on. And so she was able to kind of fill us in on the environment and how great it's been for their program and their fans and everything like that. So definitely looking forward. It'll be the first time I have gone to their stadium before.
Yeah, I was there a couple of years ago. It was a fun trip. We weren't real good either then, but they weren't either. And Jarquez Hunter had a really good afternoon running the football, had a couple of big runs in that game. So had a good fun time in Nashville. And different Vanderbilt team from what that one was. Last year, very good season for Clark Lee. Now, I know the record didn't end up being what they wanted, but you could see the direction the program was going, and now they sit at 7-2. And a loss to Texas last Saturday, a very narrow defeat, 34-31, got off to a bad start. We're down 10-0, fought back, and, Texas kind of went into a shell. If it would have been 4 or 5 minutes left more in that game, I think Vanderbilt would have come back and won the game. So know what you're dealing with. This is a quarterback that has been a nemesis for a lot of teams, but especially Auburn, going back to New Mexico State a couple of years ago. And then last year with Vanderbilt. Now, his stats weren't very good last year when he came into Auburn, but their defense played well enough to, of course, hold Auburn's offense down and get a win. So it's a whole different scenario, though, this week for the Auburn Tigers with interim coach DJ Durkin, Faith.
Yeah, no question about it. It's a lot of questions revolving what this offense is going to look like. And you've got DJ Durkin as the interim head coach who, his specialty is the defense. And we've seen how involved he has been in the defense and how well the defense has performed throughout this whole season, with the offense being not great at all on that side. And so what does this mean for Auburn's offense with DJ Durkin as head coach? Does that mean you're going to see an overnight change? Does that mean you're going to see 24 points put up by Auburn on the offense? I don't really know what to expect.
I don't think anybody does either, which gives you and I a little bit more excitement going to Nashville. If things were still in place the way they have been, we would be going, oh, well,
we would have gone in there and only expected to get a whooping the way
right.
Auburn got against, Kentucky. It wasn't a whooping of a game, but that was a boring game, Brett. That you and I looked at each other and we said,
I don't know that I've been to a game at Auburn that was that. I don't even know if there's a word in the English language to describe how boring that was. Like, I remember a Tennessee game several years ago where it was a punt fest. Auburn won the game, but people had enough. They're like, I'm sick of watching this. Like, we're all leaving. Auburn fans left. Tennessee fans left. Auburn got a first down. Like, one first down and kind of was able to seal the game at the end, but it was neither team could move the ball. It was punt back and forth. And that's what that one felt like on Saturday. It was, to have your offense go to the rock bottom as bad as that one was, and you can't move the ball at all on a horrendous Kentucky defense. The only reason you scored any points is because your defense got a turnover. And they set you up, and you couldn't even take advantage of that to score a touchdown. You had to kick a dang field goal. So, one of the worst performances I can remember in a long time. And, it's like we've said all week, Hugh Freeze, I think everybody tried to make it work. And it was so bad Saturday, John Cohen and the administration had no choice. He forced their hand. It was so bad. They said, we have got to go in another direction now. We can't even wait to the end of the season.
Like, it was, and they were escorting him out. You used the term held his hand on the way out. No, they were definitely, all right, see ya, out, gone. Because how on earth, I don't understand how many times I can ask the question, but not get an answer of, how do you not put up more than 3 points against Kentucky? Seriously.
Embarrassing. Again, I think, it kind of lends me to the next thing I want to talk about with the patience of universities with coaches. And, Matty Freeze came out and said we were promised 4 years. And look, I get all that, but Auburn was promised progress as well. And it had hit such a low with the Kentucky game. I think if you don't do something, if you're John Cohen at that point, people start questioning what you're doing, what you're thinking. They're going, is he checked out? Does he not see that this is as bad as it can get? Does he not care?
Did his car not start? Is that what happened?
His car must have not have started. Hugh Freeze probably wished his car had not started to get to the stadium on Saturday. But I think it was a game-by-game situation after the Missouri game. And then you go on the road and you beat Arkansas. And it's like, okay. Look, let's all remember how the first half ended against Arkansas. Disaster. 21-10. After going up 10-0, you gave up 21 unanswered points, went into the locker room, looked like you were left for dead, but managed enough offense with Ashton Daniels to at least drive you down into scoring position where you could kick field goals, and Alex McPherson kicked 6 field goals. But let's not forget how it could have probably ended after the Arkansas game if things had gone in the second half the way they went in the first half, if he had not made the change to Ashton Daniels. But then we fast forward, Faith, and Ashton Daniels looked like Jackson Arnold against Kentucky on a week of preparation. He looked better coming off the bench cold in the second half on the road than he did with a full week of preparation in that offense, and that scheme was just –
So what is a full week of preparation going to do for Ashton Daniels to travel into Vanderbilt and play there?
I'll say this. Arkansas game was a nasty, rainy mess. And, of course, Arkansas sucked too, so there wasn't a lot of people there, and it was early morning game. So if you want to have a road game, that would be the kind of one you would want to play in because there's really no crowd. There's really no electricity. It's just how you're playing football. Then you're going to Vanderbilt, which is one of the smallest stadiums. I know it's been renovated, but fans will travel. It ain't going to feel like Vanderbilt's overwhelming you in the stand. So let me pause there because we got to get in a break for TV. We come back, I want to keep going with that because I think it's a great thing for Ashton Daniels to be going to Vanderbilt. I even know they're a good team. I think the environment is favorable for Auburn. So, all right, up against our first break here on the Auburn Blitz. Stay tuned. A lot more to come right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. 45 minutes left on our show today here on a Friday. It's a rainy Friday. It's going to be raining up and down the state. A lot of high school football games played last night. A lot played tonight. It's going to be a nasty mess for a lot of teams out there. So, again, be safe on the roads wherever it is that you're going. Traveling, for all of you traveling to Nashville, is going to be getting a start. Be very aware of the weather that will be coming through a little bit later on today up in the Tennessee area, North Alabama area. Faith, I know you will go ahead and be heading that way this afternoon because you're not standing on the sideline in a monsoon tonight. So you're going to go ahead and head up to Nashville and just be very aware to everybody out there because it's going to be – we've been fortunate this year on Friday.
have. Really, we have. But the first game of the year is the only other time it was a little bit rainy. And now the first playoff game of the year.
There we go.
It's going to be hailing. So,
yeah, hopefully not. Maybe they missed that part of it, but you just got to be weather aware. All right, to kind of pick up where we left off about Ashton Daniels, and then we'll go and I'll let you reveal who the winner was of the prediction last week, and then we'll start taking some more questions and comments over here. But Ashton Daniels, a full week of preparation, going on the road to Vanderbilt. That's not the most intimidating environment. When I was there 2 years ago, Auburn had way more fans than Vanderbilt, and most of the time that's the way it is with visiting teams. And like Lyndon said yesterday, the Nashville Auburn Club is one of the largest. There'll be a lot of Auburn people there. It'll feel like a semi-Auburn home game. And so it's not going to be some massive intimidating environment like you would if you were going to Baton Rouge or the Swamp or Bryant-Denny or wherever the heck you're going. So if you had your rathers on choosing a facility to go to, Faith, it would be Vanderbilt.
yeah, no question about it. There was something else that we were going to talk about in this segment that I asked you about Ashton Daniels.
Yeah. Just the preparation, the week of preparation.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what to go and expect. When we watched practice on Tuesday, we talked about how it definitely was a little bit faster in that no huddle, hurry up kind of drill.
Right.
But it's a matter of, is this offense going to, not only the offensive line, going to be able to handle the adversity and persevere kind of through the difficulties that they've been having, but also, is Ashton Daniels going to be able to get the ball out of his hands? What's the play calling going to look like? Is there going to be whatever kind of vanilla offense Auburn has had? Is it going to be the same against Vanderbilt with Derek Nix calling all the plays? I don't know.
I think we're all excited about watching and seeing what changes could be. You know, against Arkansas, the ball did come out of his hand a lot quicker than we'd been seeing from Jackson Arnold. And then he reverted back to Kentucky. So we'll see. I mean, it's going to be a lot of things that are different. I think that's what makes this matchup intriguing, is that, like we talked about on the podcast this morning, Auburn still has the better roster. Auburn's got to mentally go, hey, we're the better team. I know Vanderbilt's had a better season, but we've also lost 4 games that could have easily gone our way if we'd had any offense. So they could generate some offense, could be a little bit different. All right, Caleb said, do y'all think Cohen has a man in mind, or is he going to wait to see what other schools do? If he's waiting to see what other schools do, that's horrendous.
That'll just be another part of the process of wait, be patient, wait. And that's something that, how has that worked in the past?
Well, look, how about go be aggressive and go find the guy you want and go ahead and start talking to him. And
if you are the committee, you shouldn't have to wait.
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be. Who are you waiting on? So waiting would be a massive mistake. So yeah, I'm hoping that he is already got his man in the crosshairs and he's talking to that person or talking to the agent, whoever it is, and trying to get that lined up. So we'll see. All right, before we get some more comments, Faith, drum roll. Winner of last week's prediction.
All right, he's on a heater. James Speed with his 3rd win of the season. That's more than Auburn has in the conference. My gosh, he's got
James's record way better than Auburn
scored against Kentucky. This is crazy. James had the winning score of 27-10 Auburn. That's how horrific Auburn.
So nobody picked Kentucky last week.
Not a single person picked Kentucky, and that is the lowest.
That's
number.
the low. So yeah, I mean, so how about that? Nobody picked Kentucky, and then the score was so bad that was the closest one. Jeez, man, that's
unbelievable. But
B. Palmer says James for head coach. B. Palmer said James for head coach.
Hey.
I mean, ain't arguing with that.
No.
So yeah, congratulations, like you said, Faith. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
and he's going to party at James' house with all the food.
I know.
So good stuff there. JD said I have too much Auburn bias to be reasonable with my prediction. It can cloud your judgment sometimes, and the wishful thinking, you just come back to the table every week going, oh, it's going to be different. Maybe. And James said that's kind of embarrassing, but he'll take it. Hey, never apologize for being a winner.
And never turn down pepper tree steaks and wine gift certificates because, James, I'm telling you, I'm jealous, man.
Yeah, it's the ultimate gift. All right, we are up against another break. Don't go anywhere. A lot more to come here on the noon edition of the Auburn Blitz.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
I wish I was this good at parlay sheet. Yep. Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz, halfway through our program, brought to you by J.E. Smith Construction and Excavation and
Senza Green, for air that's cool and clean. Call on Senza Green.
And it's halfway through the show, so
that means it's Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine time. We were just talking about the winner, James Speak, of this last week against Kentucky's prediction, and we're so happy to have our post-game reaction show brought to you by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine, where we get to talk about and sometimes eat the food from Pepper Tree. And in those predictions, whenever you win, you get a gift certificate from Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Now, this isn't just a, $5 off, $10 off. This is a 2 fillets, 2 pork chops, 2 tiger tails type of gift certificate that you get. And so, yeah,
I'm
unbelievable.
I'm hungry over here. You talking about all this stuff.
I know, me too.
Ah.
And for everyone else that cares, they have all of their holiday stuff out, and it's so cute. So everyone needs to go over there and get some of the holiday stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable with how much stuff that they have in there. Oh, I love that place.
Yeah, and we will be at Pepper Tree again on the 19th.
We will.
So we'll be doing our show from there. It's hard to believe we're already talking about the 19th of November in a couple of weeks. So it's just.
We'll be able to talk about the Outlive Burger.
I can't wait for that.
I'm super excited.
How good is that going to be?
Oh, my gosh.
So,
20% of the price goes to proceeds for the Outlive research, or not research, but their program where they give back to families that are actually in need and dealing and suffering. So it's a great something to actually give your money and have the proceeds go to 20%.
Not only do you get great food, then your money's going to good causes. So it's just great all the way around. All right, let's talk about the injury report. I think that's important as you look at key guys and some people that aren't going to be available for this game, Faith.
Yeah, this is probably the longest injury report Auburn's had all season. And getting later through the season, you kind of expect that. But the ones that we have out for sure, Champ Anthony, Horatio Fields, Sam Turner, Donovan Starr, and Connor Liu.
Yeah, they are definitely out for this game. And then we've got a few on the questionable side.
With Elijah Melendez, Connor Gibbs, Brandon Frazier, and Jordan Crawford. Brett, let me ask you a question. We did see Sam Turner on Tuesday. I don't remember anything.
I don't either. That was kind of, I don't know. So, there's obviously an issue there. The other ones are, know that they've been out and why they're out. Of course, Champ Anthony hurting his leg against Kentucky. But, I don't know. Do a little bit more digging on that and see. Hopefully have Elijah Melendez. He's in concussion protocol, I think. Just kind of been monitoring that. Brandon Frazier's been dealing with nagging stuff, and then Jordan Crawford as well. But did see Jordan Crawford practicing too this week. So we'll see what happens at 3:00 on Saturday afternoon. Continue to get your predictions in there. Kelly got his in. Hey, I take that. Man, that would be huge. A 17-13 win, 121 for Cobb. That's kind of the game. I made my prediction. I'll go ahead and throw it out there, Faith, for everybody on Gary's show at 10:30 this morning in Tuscaloosa. I said 24-14 Vanderbilt. So 24-14 Vanderbilt with 110 rushing yards for Jeremiah Cobb is my prediction. So I think our defense will continue to hold, Vanderbilt down like they've held most everybody. 24 points is, they should give you a chance to win. But again, I'm just not sold that there's been enough time. But you and I just got some information that apparently DJ Durkin and this offensive staff have gotten together the last couple of days, and they have completely overhauled this offense. So I don't know what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. A complete overhaul.
Why do you think Hugh Freeze's offense failed so bad?
There's a lot of theories, resistant to change, thinking that, hey, this is, a lot of times when you don't make changes, and it don't have to be drastic changes, but it needs to be, evolving because teams pick up on your schemes and stuff. If you don't have an elite quarterback, or elite offensive line play that can overmatch people, then you got to make changes. And I think him being resistant to that, also picking quarterbacks that have not been able to perform up to standard, were the two things that culminated in him being asked to leave. Now, I told you this last year, and I told a lot of other people, and then apparently it's coming out that Hugh Freeze would jump in there. We saw this in the Georgia game last year, if you'll remember. On the 4th down call, we were still in that game, and you call timeout, and you go over there and just you come out of a timeout and think you've made the right call, and you got half the team went in the wrong direction. And Peyton Thorne standing back there holding the ball, and Jarquez Hunter went one way and he went the other, and it's just like, you call a timeout for that? And so you remember Peyton Thorne and Hugh Freeze kind of getting into an argument on the sideline, and Peyton Thorne came out after the game in a nice way, kind of said, look, that was not what we had practiced. And I was trying to tell Coach Freeze that that's not what – so it's apparent that Freeze would come into the offensive game plan room and on game day and change stuff and confuse people, for lack of better terms, and would throw things into the mix that you would go like, I don't know what this is.
We really want to confuse the defense, so let's confuse our offense instead.
So, and we verified that last year. We had that come from some of the players that told us that when they went to Kentucky, the reason they played so much better up there is because he had been out of the mix. And
that's a shame. It really is, because
the guy wanted to win, but he was just screwing things up worse.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to me. Just a bizarre thing. But hey, look, again, not to just continue to add fuel to people's fire, but there may be a totally different looking offense on the field, and it may be productive or it may not. But again, I'll say before we go to break what I said in the beginning of the show. This is still a talented roster. You still got bullets in the gun that you have not been able to take advantage of. And maybe with Durkin and Derek Nix and all the rest of the people getting together are looking at, hey, we've been grossly underperforming in these areas, and we're going to change that. So, all right, up against another break here on the show. Stay tuned. A lot more to come here on the Auburn Blitz right after this.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air has been caring for you and your family's comfort and safety since 1908. For a limited time, we're offering a $39 heating tune-up plus a free air quality inspection. Heating tune-ups improve the efficiency of your system, which lowers energy bills and prevents costly repairs and replacements. More importantly, check for gas leaks that are harmful, even fatal, to your family's health and well-being. Don't risk waiting another minute. Call today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Couple segments left on the show today, and we appreciate all of you so much for tuning us in each and every day and tuning us in on the podcast every morning, or if you don't get a chance to watch it live in the morning, you catch it during the day, and those numbers have been going up tremendously. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go do that. We'd appreciate it so very much, and hit the like button out there. We would greatly appreciate it. All right, we'll talk about some basketball here in just a second. Caleb said, I heard on a show the other day that if Durkin doesn't get the head job after the season, he won't be at Auburn next year. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Probably more than likely will not, I would think, unless you get the right head coach that he has a relationship with, and he's like, no, I want you to be the defensive coordinator. I would think since he's putting his name in the hat for the job, if he doesn't get it, maybe doesn't decide to stay, or the head coach that comes in maybe decides to part ways. Now, why would you want to part ways with DJ Durkin right now would be crazy. And the guy is just a tremendous defensive coordinator. So, yep, I kind of feel like that would be what would happen. So,
yeah, I agree with that.
So let's talk basketball. Auburn gets the win over Merrimack. That's not some juggernaut powerhouse, but a lot better. I thought that, when you look at it from a defensive standpoint, again, Merrimack's not very good, but Auburn a little bit more efficient, improved on some things. It was a little bit of a sluggish start for Auburn last night, but they got things going, scored 95 again. I think, we talked about that this morning on the podcast. It's the most points in the first two games Auburn scored in quite some time. So love the offensive performance, and still a lot of work in areas to be done offensively, especially behind the three-point line.
Definitely no question about that, because that's just something that they have not been showcasing very well these first two games. Hopefully working on that and improving, because after Tuesday, next Sunday is going to be Houston, and that's going to be a tough game. And then that's kind of the start to, this is a tough season that, Stephen Pearl is starting with. Yeah.
You got Arizona, Oregon, Michigan, Purdue. Like you just said, Houston, you're going to play the number one and the number two teams in the country in this non-conference slate before you get into conference play. You open up with Georgia on January the 3rd. Yeah, I mean, but this is what you saw with Auburn last year with Bruce Pearl. You saw a very tough schedule. Auburn navigated that schedule, and it made them the team they were to lead them to win the SEC and go on to be another Final Four team. I mean, you get tested. I mean, they need, and I think this team needs this test more than ever.
Auburn shot last night 25% for threes, and then on the first game against Bethune, they shot 26%.
That ain't gonna cut it.
So once you go and you start playing these high-level teams that aren't Bethune, Cookman, and Merrimack, you can't be. It absolutely cannot be like that, because 6 of 24 last night.
Not going to cut it. Not, again, you scored 95 and you were, again, 6 made threes. Auburn's got to be able to shoot the ball better from the perimeter. This team especially. They're going to be outmatched a lot inside. So that's going to be taken away. And so teams are going to come out and they're going to guard the 3-point line. So they got to get used to that. They've got to look. Teams want to bait Auburn to come inside because they're going to be at a disadvantage. And there's a lot of teams that have a big, they have 2 or 3 bigs, and we have not got the size this year that we've had in the past. So it's asking a lot of Keyshawn Murphy. Murphy is banged up right now. He needs to get healthy with his knee. I think that should be priority. But then, again, Auburn will have another game on Tuesday against Wofford. You and I'll be there. It's a 7:00 tip. And we'll see what happens before, like you said, they head to Birmingham and play in that game against Houston. And, Auburn went out to Houston last year, got the win. They come back. Houston repays the favor, comes in. Auburn's played Houston multiple times here the last several years. So it's going to be a fun matchup. Can Auburn hang in there with the number 2 team in the country? We shall see for sure.
Yeah, Bob, talking about the rebounding, I mean, it was a great night for Auburn on both the offensive rebounding and the defensive rebounding. I mean, it had 55 total rebounds, 34 on the defense. 55. I can do math, actually. But 34 on the defensive side and 21 on the offensive rebounds. That's something that Keyshawn Hall was talking about in the post game was, hey, if you're going to shoot the ball,
right,
follow the ball and get your rebound.
And he does. He had 14. So
yeah, that's something that they were very much so struggling with last year when it came to, we're all just going to watch the ball go. Oh, bounces off. All right, let's go ahead and get back. So definitely
across the board, got to be more aggressive for sure. So, all right, let's take our final break for TV. We come back. One final segment coming up right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Hard job. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz final segment here on the show, and we appreciate all of you that tune us in each and every day. Again, congratulations to James again on his 3rd win of the prediction already this season. As Faith said, you have a better record than Auburn does in conference play. So, man, that's pitiful. But congratulations to you, James. Very, very well done. All right, let's look around the conference here, Faith, as we head into tomorrow's matchups. Not the best slate of games for the SEC, but Georgia will be at Mississippi State at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, any threat at all when two Bulldogs get together?
So scary.
Don't think anything's going to happen there. Georgia's a 9.5-point favorite. So, all right, the Citadel at Ole Miss. Who cares?
Think you're going to have a stadium packed out?
Probably not. I bet you they won't.
You would at Auburn.
There's no doubt. So, hey, Hey, we're just saying. So, all right, Texas A&M at Missouri could be interesting. You know, I just don't have any faith that Missouri's got off. I mean, after watching them against us, I'm like, I mean, it's just they're 6-2, but man, they're not very good. I mean, they've got some pieces, and kudos. I mean, would we love to be 6-2? There is no question, but I think Texas A&M's on a mission this year. I think, you know, Elko has done a great job, and I like Marcel Reed at quarterback, and they've got some weapons, and you know, Mario Craver from Alabama, who started at Mississippi State, now at Texas A&M, one of the leading receivers in the conference. So I like Texas A&M on the road at 2:30 against Missouri. I think they take care of business and improve to 9-0.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good, I mean, yeah, ditto to what you said. LSU at Alabama. What? I don't, like, you already said everything. I don't know how else I'm supposed to respond.
I'm gonna let you take the LSU Alabama game then.
Well, LSU's not.
God, no. Hey, first time without Brian Kelly.
Yeah, not what anybody thought they were going to be this year, including myself. I had higher expectations for them, just with the guys on the team. I think
Brian
Alabama.
Kelly issue a Chat GPT letter. Was his going away letter? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Anyway, well, at least that's going to be a night game, a well-deserved night game out of these. Well, then you got Florida at Kentucky. This is an awful week.
I see.
This is awful. Like, really?
Yeah, it's not very. I mean, normally LSU Alabama would be great, but Alabama is a 10.5 point favorite at home against LSU. I don't see that game being much. Now,
you got better basketball tomorrow.
You'd much rather watch Florida and Kentucky play basketball than watch those two horrific teams play each other in Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky's coming off a massive win against Auburn, right? They're on a heater. They're on a heater, man. Florida, no Billy Napier. Man, that's gonna be wild.
Get crazy. Both.
All right, now Auburn Vanderbilt. I gave my prediction. Faith, give yours. We got 2 minutes.
Oh gosh. 17-13 Vanderbilt.
Okay. 17-13 Vanderbilt. Okay. Go with it.
I don't.
Rushing yards for Jeremiah Cobb.
I'm gonna go 89.
89.
Yeah.
Hey, we both picked Vanderbilt. Maybe the reverse psychology will. Hey, it did for me against.
What did James? James didn't. Oh yeah, James did. He picked Vanderbilt too. So.
There you go.
We'll see if he's going to be on the same heater that he's been on.
We'll see. Going to be interesting. Well, that's going to end our show. Again, we will be on location in Nashville. Reminder, Peppertree Steaks and Wine post-game show coming to you after we get out of the press conference, and we'll be doing it from the stadium. So looking forward to that. Make sure you tune us in. We'd love your comments. Maybe it could be after a win. Maybe we'll see what happens. So if not, we're going to be with you anyway, and then we'll be on down the road, down Broadway at some point in time.